Shad Bates at Lingle-Ft Laramie High School volleyball. The Dogger Invitational. We'll bring you live coverage all day. Tournament set up a little bit difficult for broadcast and let you know who's going to be playing when. There are two gyms going. I'm set up in the high school gym. There's another auxiliary gym that's playing, and they're going to go next up on whatever gym that is. But starting out, we're going to have Lingle-Ft Laramie versus Rock River. Coverage, we're going to try to get in games. Hopefully Guernsey Sunrise will play on this court. Lingle-Ft Laramie, obviously. Niobrara County and Pine Bluffs. Joining them will be Arvada, Claremont, Hannah Elk Mountain, Hewlett, KC, Rock River, and Upton. In the other gym, Pine Bluffs and Guernsey are playing right now. We will be streaming this, or we are streaming this live on YouTube. That is KGOS, KGOS Sports. KGOS Sports. I got Ryan here helping me with the YouTube and getting that set up. This is all new to an old guy like me. We have Lingle-Ft Laramie's warming up. They will be receiving the ball. Got about 4 minutes before the first serve, so let's send it back. Oh, I'm going to lead. I do these commercials now. Okay. So we're going to come back after this break with the Essential Fuels starting lineup.
Your farm or ranch is unique. Your insurance coverage should be too. I'm Kyle Rafferty, and at J.G. Elliott Insurance Center, we provide coverage for everything you work hard for day in and day out. We tailor coverages to meet the needs of your operation. Together, we can find the right policy to protect you from the unexpected. Give me a call at 532-2147 or drop by my office here in Torrington. J.G. Elliott Insurance, a Platte Valley company.
Anderson Carpet is proud to have been your flooring expert for the past 46 years, honoring small-town values yet featuring a huge selection that is sure to surprise. Choose from their stock of carpet, hardwood, vinyl plank, vinyl tile, or sheet vinyl for any project. And they have the experts on hand to install them all, giving you a look you'll love for years to come. Stop in and visit today. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday from 9 to 1. Anderson Carpet in Lingle.
This is Wade Brew, Market President with Pinnacle Bank. Pinnacle Bank has been serving the lending needs of farmers, ranchers, and commercial business owners of the Wyobraska area, where we've called home for over 100 years. Let us put our resources to work for you with local decision-making from a family-owned bank. Give us a call or visit us at www.wypinnbank.com. Pinnacle Bank, Torrington and Mitchell, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Looking for expert urologic care in your community? Dr. Matthew Ruttman, board-certified urologist at Banner Health Torrington, specializes in comprehensive urologic and pelvic health, treating everything from bladder issues and kidney stones to pelvic pain and prostate issues. Dr. Ruttman provides personalized, compassionate care right here in your community. Call Banner Health Torrington at 307-532-8758. Banner Health, making healthcare easier so life can be better.
Back at Lingle-Ft Laramie High School, Dogger Invitational. Lady Doggers taking on the Lady Longhorns from Rocky Mountain. Let's take a look at the Essential Fuels starting lineups. Longhorns are going to come out this way. They're going to send out a sophomore, number 2, Olivia Grissom, a freshman, number 3, Canyon Nielsen, a junior, Reagan Johnson, she's number 7, number 8, a senior, Vivian Ogle, a freshman, number 11, Valerie Farrell, a junior, number 13, Danica Peterson, and the libero will be Skylar Nielsen. She is a senior. Starting lineup for the host team, Lingle-Ft Laramie Lady Doggers. They're going to come out this way. A junior, number 3, Addison Wilkins, a sophomore, number 4, Hayden Wiley, a senior, number 10, Jordan Speckner, a senior, number 12, Skyla Wonder, a senior, number 18, Haley Fuller, a junior, number 20, Charlotte Speckner, and the libero will be a sophomore, Shaylin Wonder. Again, broadcasting today, hopefully Guernsey Sunrise, Lingle-Ft, Laramie, Niobrara County, and Pine Bluffs. The matches coming up after this will be Niobrara County versus Upton and Hannah Elk Mountain versus KC. Hopefully Lingle-Ft, Laramie takes care of this one in quick order, and we will be able to bring you Niobrara County versus Upton. Let's take a short break, and we'll be back with live coverage after this.
Bear Mountain Beef is your go-to for all of your USDA beef, hog, lamb, and goat processing. Located in Hot Springs, they're the premier USDA processor in the area. Give them a call today to book your next appointment, 307-338-2751, or visit their website, bearmountainbeef.com, 338-2751. Bear Mountain Beef, a cut above the rest.
Are you planning a kitchen remodel but don't know where to start?
Hi, this is Dan Shields from Century Lumber. Start with semi-custom diamond cabinets and Century Lumber. Diamond cabinets offer the latest door styles and finishes at an affordable price. I can walk you through all the features and benefits and provide a free estimate and expert design. Stop in and turn that vision of your dream kitchen into a reality with the help of Century Lumber Center in Torrington.
Whether you love them or can't stand them, surprises are a part of life. I'm Ryan Young, your Torrington Edward Jones financial advisor, and I can help you get ready for whatever life throws at you. As your needs change, we can change what you need to do to help you end up where you want to be. And while there is never a good time to experience unexpected costs, we can work together to help make them feel a little less unexpected. Stop by our office on Main Street in Torrington or visit edwardjones.com to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
The best doggone bank around. Hi, this is Leonard at First State Bank in Torrington. Bank fees are rough, but not with totally free checking. Ask about our awesome checking accounts with free online banking, free instant issue Visa debit cards, and a free gift, an outdoor blanket. That's our way of saying thank you. Warning, our service may lead to excessive tail wagging. First State Bank in Torrington, a division of Glacier Bank, your first choice in banking, member FDIC.
Eric's Lube Express provides fast, friendly, and convenient oil changes with no appointment needed. Located in the Cold Springs Business Park, just north of Baumgars. Simply drive up and never get out of your vehicle. They'll also accommodate your busy schedule with pickup and delivery service. Just call 307-338-2653. Oil changes made easy. Eric's Lube Express. Swing through today.
Lingle-Ft, Laramie Dogger invite. Rock River's going to have the first serve. Lady Doggers come out with about 4, maybe 5 starters from last year. And we are underway. First serve into the net. Side out and point to Lady Doggers. That was Grissom's serve. Wonder will be back serving for the Doggers. It's a good one. Passed, overpassed, and Speckner, that was Charlotte at the net, pounding it down on the overpass. Lady Doggers look good in their warm-ups. First action of the year for everybody in the state. And now this ball isn't cleared over in 3, so another point to the Lady Doggers. A little late starting today. That's what they get for having an 8:30 start. Another overpass. Speckner's there, pounds it down on the joust with Peterson in the middle. 4 straight for the Lady Doggers. Wondered again serving, passed into the rafters, and now passed by Peterson to nobody in the middle. 5-zip. Lady Longhorns only have 8 on their roster. Another good serve. Pass towards the middle. Now Ogle free balls it over. Here's the first attack. Speckner is going to swing and goes long. Just gets underneath it, but we're going to get a net call on Peterson. So another point, 6-0 on the CNA scoreboard. Wonder still serving. That's a good one there. Bit of a shank by Nielsen. Now free balled over. Wonder setting outside. Good swing. Attack in the middle by Speckner is going to be just long, side out. The attack on the outside, that was Wiley, sophomore. She's a new starter this year. There's a serve that is short. Diving for it was Wiley. Couldn't get there. So that's an ace for Lady Longhorns. There's a let serve. Free ball over by Fuller. Now taken over on second contact into the campfire. Jordan Speckner diving for it. Couldn't get there. 3-0 run here for the Lady Longhorns. 6-3 on the CNA scoreboard. High floater handled by Wiley. Wonder to Charlotte Speckner. Free balls it over. Fuller to Wonder. On the outside to Wiley. She dumps it over, just over the block. Good spot there. Way to see the court. Side out to the Lady Doggers. And Charlotte Speckner headed back to serve. It's nice to have this many starters. Know all the girls already. There's an ace off the hands of Grissom. Goes straight back out of play. Given chase was the libero Nielsen. Speckner high floater, too long. Side out. Lady Doggers come in here. They did receive some votes in the coaches and media poll. So they're at number 6 right now. Wonder. Outside to Speckner. Good swing, and now got to be free ball deep back behind the line. Goes into the net. That was Peterson. 9-4 CNA scoreboard. Serving is the libero Shaylin Wonder. Peterson pops it up in the air. Now she's got to free ball it over from about 15. Wonder setting outside to Fuller. Look out here. And she gets too far under it. Pops it into the net. 9-5. Coming back in is the libero Nielsen for the Longhorns. Back serving was Ogle, and it's going to be put into the net by Wonder. That was Shaylin. Ogle's serve is a short one handled by Speckner. Wiley to Speckner in the middle. And they're going to get a net call by Farrell. Attempted block on Speckner. She went over the top of her, and Farrell tried to extend those hands and just rake the front of the net. So side out. Wiley serve and high floater is going to miss wide left. Unforced error by the Lady Doggers. 10-6 CNA scoreboard. Another floater to Skyla Wonder. Wiley. Fuller just is going to pop it to the back left corner. Nice dig by Patterson. Longhorns on the attack and into the net. The ball goes off a Canyon Nielsen. So Jordan Speckner will serve. Little floater popped up in the air. Johnson on the set. Good attack by Nielsen, handled by Lady Doggers. Fuller puts it in the net on her second attack. Fuller's a strong girl. She gets going at the net. It'll wreak some havoc on the Longhorns. But not that time. 11-7 CNA scoreboard. With Farrell serving. High floater to Speckner. Check that was Wonder. There's a good attack by Charlotte Speckner from the left side. Off the hands of Farrell. Fuller will go back to serve for the Lady Doggers. They're at 12-7 CNA scoreboard. The attack is going by Nielsen, is going to find the back right corner for the kill. Jordan Speckner was given chase, but she was more in the middle of the court. Didn't really rotate with the ball placement on the right side. There's a serve off of Grissom's hands. Goes off the top of her fingers, doesn't make the net. 13-8 CNA scoreboard. Jordan Speckner serving. That one's juiced, popped straight up in the air by Nielsen, and nobody there. Setter didn't move up from the back row, so the front row's waiting for her. Speckner to Nielsen. Bit of a shank. Now got to be free balled over. It is to Fuller. Wonder. Backside set to Wiley. She's going to get the kill going cross court. Libero Nielsen, that Skyler, diving for it. Couldn't get there. Nice ball location on that one. High floater to Nielsen. And Peterson takes it over unconventionally and finds the sideline for the kill. Lady Longhorns with 3 seniors on the team. That's shank out of bounds by the freshman Canyon Nielsen. Charlotte Speckner serves 16-9 CNA scoreboard. Goes right to the middle of the court with it. Peterson setting on the right side to Johnson. Catches the net. It's going to catch the antenna and be out. Tried to go down the line and took too much off it. Shook the antenna, which is an out. Speckner with a great serve right in between Grissom and Nielsen for the ace. A little lack of communication by the Longhorns. Lady Doggers got him doubled up 18-9 here in the first set. Be the best of 3. First 2 sets go to 25. No cap. Peterson set. Double contact, no call. Fuller to Wonder in the middle to Jordan Speckner. And they're going to be a net call by Peterson. No cap means that a contest could end up 36-34. Got to win by 2. Third set will only go to 15. Again, no cap. This tournament's all about playing some volleyball, getting time on the court. Peterson takes it over on second contact. Wonder was moved up to the setting position. Couldn't get there. Checking in is going to be Wiley for the libero Shaylin Wonder. Libero had rotated to the front row. Jordan Speckner, Wonder. Right side to Wilkins with a good swing. Nice dig. Speckner just takes it over. This time that was Jordan over the top of the block of Ogle and gets the kill. 20-10 now, CNA scoreboard. You can kind of tell who's going to play next by teams walking around, but we're a little early to determine which court team's going to be on the court this time. Here's an attack, back row attack by Nielsen. The libero goes wide left, 21-10. There's a shank into the stands by Grissom. That's an ace, 22-10. Should be, I think, 21-10 the scoreboard says. 22, there it is. I'm ahead of the scoreboard. Wonder serve, handled by Longhorns. Attacked by Wonder, popped up by Nielsen, and now free balled over. Is going to be wide left. 23-10. Lady Longhorns coach Lydia Moore pretty content being down 23-10. Surprised they haven't had a timeout. There's a serve. The serve is long by Shaylin Wonder, the sophomore. Side out. 23-11. CNA scoreboard. Free ball. Handled by Charlotte Speckner. Wonder setting up in the middle to Speckner. That was Jordan. Nice dig by the Lady Longhorns. Now they dump it over. Speckner's there. Wonder pops it up, and now free balled over by Shaylin Wonder. And attempting to take it over backhand was Reagan Johnson, and she dumped it into the net. That will send Wiley back to serve, and there's an ace off the hands of Peterson. 25-11, that'll do it here in set 1. Lingle-Ft Laramie takes care of business. We'll come back with set 2 after this.
CEO of Go Goshen. Go Goshen is a nonprofit organization dedicated to fostering economic development in Goshen County since 1987. In our community, small businesses are vital, which is why Go Goshen focuses on retaining and expanding local enterprises through grants and other opportunities. We're also home to the Chamber of Commerce, Travel and Tourism, and the Main Street program. Visit gogoshen.com to learn more about how we can help you today.
Whether you're a Wyoming Cowboy fan or a Trailblazer, Lancer, Dogger, or Cyclone, Heartland Embroidery has the apparel and accessories you need to show your school colors. Stop in the store on Main Street in Torrington and take a look for yourself. From jackets and t-shirts to everyday gear and accessories, we promise you'll find something for the whole family. With new items always coming into the store, you'll always find that perfect item to show off your school spirit. Only at Heartland Embroidery, downtown Torrington.
At Platte River Family Dentistry, it's their vision that patients have the freedom to choose a lifetime of optimum dental health. It's their mission to provide progressive excellence in dental care with the ultimate inpatient comfort. Dr. Marsh, Dr. Lucas, and the staff are always striving to learn the most up-to-date information, so it's clear to see that Platte River Family Dentistry is the right choice for your dental health. They appreciate your referrals and always welcome new patients. Call Platte River Family Dentistry at 532-4448.
Hi, it's Ashley Arntz, mortgage lender with Platte Valley Bank. Buying a home is a big milestone, and at Platte Valley Bank, we're here to make it a little easier. From understanding your budget to securing the right mortgage, we guide you through every step of the way. With competitive rates and personalized support, we make home ownership easy, whether it is your first home or your next home. You've earned it. Now it's time to own it with a mortgage from Platte Valley Bank. Platte Valley Bank, you belong here.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Blodorns in Torrington is proud to have been serving the area for over 100 years. At Blodorns, they believe that the essence of your legacy can be found not only in the things you build and leave behind, but through the relationships you create along the way. That's why you can trust the friendly staff for help with any project. They have the building supplies you need from start to finish. Shop online today at blodorns.com. Blodorns, products you need, people you trust.
Torrington Vision Source is a proud radio sponsor of area athletes and the Wyoming Cowboys. We're your one source for your family's eye care needs. Eye exam, full service optical, contact lenses, eye diseases and injuries, surgical co-management. We use the latest in technology, not only in diagnosing your problem, but also in the products to fix it. Our helpful and friendly staff is just a phone call or click away. 532-4114 or TorringtonVisionSource.com or like us on Facebook. Torrington Vision Source. Doctors Grant and Linda Jones, East M Street in Torrington.
Shad Bates back at the high school, Lingle-Ft Laramie. Dogger Invitational. We're ready for set two. And Skylar Wonder with the serve is going to be an ace. Laying off it was Skylar Nielsen, the libero. That serve went right up the gut. I think Nielsen thought it was going to be long, and thing dropped about 18 inches from the outline. Lady Doggers won set one, 25-11. Good serve to Nielsen this time. And this pass is right at the net. Good serve by Wonder to Nielsen. The pass was right at the net, not being able to handle by Johnson, the setter for Rock River. Picking on Nielsen in the middle. Here's Johnson setting back to Nielsen. From 25 is going to be stuff blocked by Speckner. That was Charlotte in the middle. Tried to just clear the net and right up the gut, and Charlotte was camped out right in the middle, just pounded it back down. Wonder to Nielsen again. Set on the outside to Peterson. The lefty goes wide right and long. Lady Doggers up 4-zip. If this match concludes before the one in the other gym, we will have coverage of Niobrara County and Upton. If not, there'll be a break. So stay tuned. There's a kill by Speckner out of the middle. You can watch this live streaming this on KGOS Sports on YouTube, as well as KGOS on the AM dial. There's an overpass that is going to fall on the Lady Doggers side. Side out. They're at 5-1 in set two after winning set one. Back to serve is Grissom. This one's going to go to Jordan Speckner, popped up by Wilkins, and now free balled over by Charlotte Speckner. Set outside to Ogle, to Wilkins. Back to Wilkins on the left side, and she's going to get into the net. Her approach and the ball weren't matching up, and so she had to try to go with her left hand, and the set was kind of tight, so momentum carried her right into the net. Grissom serve, almost missed it. There's a pass tight on the net. Nice dig by Wonder. Charlotte Speckner can't get it over, put it into the net. Great job by Wonder adjusting her body when she went up to set that ball and pulling it off the net without getting a double contact call. There's a better serve, handled by Wiley. Now back row set to Fuller, hits the net and trickles over. That thing was about 18 feet off the net, so side out, point to Lady Doggers. They're up 6-3, CNA scoreboard here in set 2. And Charlotte Wonder serving. That one's juiced and long by 6 feet. Kenyon Nielsen with the floater, doesn't quite clear the net. Side out to the Lady Doggers. Checking in and serving is going to be Shaylin Wonder. That one's pretty deep, handled by Grissom. Now Peterson sets over to Johnson, and set is outside the antenna. Johnson can't get it inside, so it's an out. 8-4 CNA scoreboard. Good serve to the back left corner, and it's going to be shanked by Farrell. Came off the side of her hand a little bit, but good velocity on it and had some spin. Same location, handled this time, popped over by Peterson. To Speckner, to Wonder. Outside to Fuller, look out here, maybe a touch call. Nope. Thought maybe it was touched, no call on that one, so it was long, 9-5. Peterson serving for Rock River. Good serve to Speckner, and then Wiley, since Speckner took that was Jordan. She's the setter. Wiley takes second contact as the right hand, and she couldn't get all the way across the court. 9-6 CNA scoreboard. Jordan Speckner to Wiley, takes second contact, and now Fuller goes cross court and just misses wide. So Fuller having some hitting woes so far, but I think she'll get warmed up as the day progresses. High floater looks long, and Charlotte Speckner lets it go long. Wiley to serve with a 3-point lead, 10-7 CNA scoreboard. High floater, and that's going to be shanked to the back wall by Grissom. She was playing up and the ball was deep, backpedaling, hard to get that platform for a good pass. There's another deep serve. This one is handled by Nielsen, and then some sort of back row attack by Peterson puts it into the net. Probably should have just passed it and lived to fight another day, but a point for the Lady Doggers. Wiley, another good serve to Grissom. Peterson pops this one up, and now free ball over. Wonder sets her feet, setting in the middle to Jordan Speckner, touches the top of the net, handled there by Johnson, and then we are going to get outside the antenna again on Rock River. Now the down official is going to talk to the up official. A lot of Rock River sets are going outside the antenna. Now we're going to get a replay. So scratch everything that happened, erase it from your memory. We're going to go again. Wiley to Nielsen, taking over second contact by Johnson. Now in the middle is Speckner. She just free balls it over. Nice dig by Wonder, and now Charlotte Speckner from 14. Popped up in the air, and now the attack by Ogle. Wonder, free balled over by Fuller. Grissom is there to dig it out. Again, Ogle goes cross court to Fuller. Wonder tracks it down, sets up Fuller from 10 feet, goes to the middle of the court to Nielsen. Now free balled over by Nielsen. Nice dig by Wonder. Here's Johnson setting up in the middle to Farrell. Nice dig by Shaylin Wonder. And then missing wide right on the attack was Skyla Wonder. Side out. Good volley that time. A little rally going on. That'll send Vivian Ogle, senior, back to serve for Rock River. 12-8 CNA scoreboard. Lingle-Ft Laramie up. There's an overpass, and now played up. And got to be free-balled over by Johnson. She gets it to Speckner. Wiley gave chase and couldn't get to Speckner. Just kind of passed the ball up instead of towards the net. Wiley had a lot of ground to cover. Couldn't get there. This set a lot closer at 12-9. This one's going to Speckner. This serve into the net. Wiley tries to dig it out. Probably could have jump set that and maybe got it up. Couldn't have taken it over. She's in the back row, but at least get it up in the air. 12-10 CNA scoreboard. I smell a timeout coming if Rock River scores another point. They won't as it goes wide left. That serve did. So Jordan Speckner will serve for the Lady Doggers. Looking to extend a 13-10 lead. Going to get one there on the ace. Diving was Grissom. She was playing deep and dove and couldn't get there. Now the down official's taking a peek at her starting lineup to make sure I think that Rock River is in the correct rotation, and they weren't. I don't think. Nope. So switching positions is going to be Nielsen, who was in the front row, and Grissom, who was in the back row. So they just switched. Would have been Dogger point anyway. 14-10. Nielsen, the libero. Up in the air. Now Nielsen from 15 to Jordan Speckner. Wiley sets her feet. Got a good set to Speckner. That was Charlotte. Popped up in the air. And now Grissom on the attack. Diving save by Wonder. Good attack that time by Speckner in the middle. Partial block. Drops into the campfire. Goes off of Farrell's hands. 15-10 CNA scoreboard. And Jordan Speckner back to serve. That's a good one. That's going to Nielsen. On the attack is Grissom. She goes high and wide right. 16-10 CNA scoreboard. Grissom is one of the shorter girls in the front row, and she's playing that outside. But when you only have 8 girls, you can't always have height all the way across the front. There's the attack by Farrell. Nice dig by Fuller. Back to Fuller on the outside. She goes cross court and gets it. Boy, she cut that a lot. It landed about 5 feet off the net. Good spot there. Good hit. 17-10 CNA scoreboard. Speckner to Peterson, and now popped up in the air. Farrell on the attack. Jordan Speckner dives, gets a hand on it, but it's going to be a side out as it goes back behind everybody. 17-11 CNA scoreboard. Back serving is Johnson to Wonder to Farrell. Now Speckner just has to free ball, or Wonder free balls it over. Back to Wonder to Wiley. Fuller puts it in the net, kind of on a little roll attack, but she was about 7 feet off the court, or off the net. So Johnson again, this time to Wonder. Wiley. There's an attack by Wonder in the middle, diving save, and now free balled over. Wiley. Back row attack. Oh, that was Wonder. Back row attack by Wiley goes wide right. Got Wonder in the front row. You have Wiley setting, the 2 setters for the Lady Doggers. There's Wonder, that's Shaylin. Speckner goes cross court. Nice dig by Grissom. Now she's attacking from the 10-foot line. Wonder diving save. Speckner ducked, and Wiley couldn't get there. 17-14 CNA scoreboard. This one much closer than the 25-11 in the first set. Wiley setting up. Skylar Wonder in the front row goes right up the gut and at the feet of the libero Skylar Nielsen for the kill. 18-14 with Fuller set to serve here in set 2. There's a high floater They're calling out. It drops in, goes off of the leg of Grissom, and then Peterson for the ace. There's a floater off of the hands of Nielsen, the libero, for another ace, 2014. And I think Niobrara County's in the gym. We're going to have a timeout at 20-14, so I'll take a timeout too. I'll be back with the rest of set 2 after this.
This is Al Maloney, General Manager at Transwest Ford, letting you know that our quick lane is open to serve you with no appointments necessary. Stop by and take advantage of the best value in the valley with the works starting at $69.95. Is life too busy? No problem. Ask our team about our pickup and delivery services. We service all makes and models. Stop by or call our team at 308-635-3701. Drive a little, save a lot at Transwest Ford of Scotts Bluff.
Before you head out on your next road trip, Ty's Pit Stop in Lingle invites you to stop in and stock up. They continue to serve the area with competitive gas prices, and they've got plenty of road trip snacks to choose from. With Coca-Cola products along with other hot and cold beverages, snacks, fresh entrees that are always hot and ready, and even adult beverages for the weekend. Ty's Pit Stop on the corner in Lingle, locally and veteran owned and operated.
Back to live action. Fuller's serve is going to be an ace after it's shanked by Grissom. 21-14 CNA scoreboard. Lady Doggers looking to close out set 2 and this match. It's the best of 3. Fuller, another juice serve off of Grissom. Popped up in the air by Peterson, but into the net. 22-14 now. Picking on Grissom in the middle. That one's going to be popped up and then shanked by Johnson. 23-14 CNA scoreboard. I believe that we're going to be able to bring you Niobrara County and Upton right after this, so stick around. We're at set point now after that one pass into the net. 24-14 match point for the Lady Doggers. High floater. It's going to be an ace on the back line, and that'll do it. Lady Doggers win this in 2 straight, 25-11, 25-14. I believe that is Niobrara County. Let me see who they got coming up. It's either Hannah Elk Mountain. I don't know. I'm going to take a timeout. Come back after a short break.
At Points West Community Bank, we know that agriculture is more than a business. It is a way of life. With over 94 years of experience in serving Goshen County, we understand and value the ways of our local farmers and ranchers. Through the quality of banking services and lending relationships, we take the time to know our customer and learn their operation firsthand. Stop in today to meet with our friendly and experienced lending staff to discuss your agricultural business needs. We look forward to seeing you. Points West Community Bank, a new direction in banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.